Hi brush friends! Welcome back to my channel! Today I want to show a mini tutorial on the different styles of lettering that I usually use, and I will share with you my favorites. Let's start with the basic lettering. With the basic style of lettering, I will treat the grid lines of this paper as my guidelines. I will make this my baseline, X height, ascender, and descender line. All our letters should strictly follow these guidelines. Now let's observe this example. All our lowercase letters such as the A, W, and S should rest from the X height to the baseline, while the letter L extends above the X height up to the ascender line. The letter Y passes below baseline down to the descender line. Now let's see the bouncy lettering. This is one of my favorites, and you can usually see me letter in this style because I love the freedom of breaking the rules of guidelines. Unlike the basic one, Bouncy lets you add style and characters to your hand lettering. You can have fun drawing your letters outside the guidelines, and there are really no specific rules on which letters you want to extend or bounce. There are so many ways to vary bounce lettering. Just let your hand and creativity flow. You can see here that my lowercase letters are not strictly resting on the baseline. Let me show you another variation of bounce lettering, where the letters are still on the baseline and I'm just extending my strokes on letter A. This is a simple bounce lettering which you can start as a practice. This is a simple bounce, and this one is a complex one. Next is the expanded lettering. I don't often use this, but I thought I will just share with you in case it fits your style. This is like the basic one, but I like to make the letters slanted and the space between the letters are wider than normal. So if I have to letter again the word always, it should be like this. Notice that the letters follow the guidelines, space are wider, and slightly slanted. You can use this type of lettering like this. The whimsical lettering is kind of like the bouncy one, but here our loops are exaggerated and the vowels are smaller. So if I have a bouncy letter H like this, in Whimsical, the loop of the H will be bigger. If I have a letter A normally like this, with Whimsical, it should be smaller. The Whimsical version of word always is like this. The loops are exaggerated, but I feel like my letter A here is not small enough, so let me just try it again. Now I think this one is better. Moving ahead is another favorite style of mine, which is flourishing. Here we are adding embellishments to letters and words. If I have a basic letter A like this, with flourishing, I can make it more look fancier, decorative, and noticeable. Flourishes can be simple or complex. Simple ones are made of basic curves and loops, while complex flourishes have curves that cross over themselves multiple times and can even have small loops inside larger ones. This is an example of a complex flourish. Now I want to share with you my new favorite, which I learned from Chris Elizabeth, the mixed lettering style. I love this because you have the freedom to just let your creativity flow and mix any styles you want to enhance your work. Now let's try this with our sample word, always. There are many ways in which you can mix letters with one word, so just mix as much as you want. And there you have it! There are so many different styles that you can create with modern lettering. Don't be afraid to try a new one. If you feel like copying a certain style from other artists, it's totally okay as long as you give them the credits. I believe that everyone has their own unique style, that's why you are called creative. With daily practice and experiment, you will discover your own lettering techniques. If you find this video helpful, please leave a comment down below and don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe as I will be posting more tutorials soon. Thank you so much for watching and happy lettering!